friend who took his own life a few years ago. He was really close to our family.
Came back home, and a week later, another close friend of mine took his life.
I'm 22, and I've gone through 32 suicides in my life, and 20 of them I know from my hometown. I would really like it to stop.
When young people take their lives, it's pain that they're trying to get away from. It's not that they want to die, it's that they want to end that pain that they're feeling.
I think for our children there's a deep sense of despair, loneliness, and we have to reach out to our children. We have to let them know that they're not alone.
How we understand the suicide is always a dilemma, because sometimes we're so traumatized by it that we don't know how to deal with it.
You know, there's a lot of people are shy or scared to talk about suicide. It's a really touchy issue, especially in our community. You know, there's a lot of older people who don't even like mentioning the word suicide, or they get, chills or whatever.
Suicide, if you look at the context of Native youth in Canada, it's actually about a collective situation, like a collective response to all of the things that have happened to our communities to put them into a traumatic state. And we are drawing from our culture to deal with that, because our culture was a great source of strength, historically. And it's those sources of strength that were attacked by legislation when they outlawed ceremonies, everything from the potlatch to the Sundance, and then residential schooling attacked, the very heart of our cultures.
Let's all go down to the lodge, to the place a long time ago. We will swim, sweat, and sing and dance. That will help repair our tattered souls, helping spirits guide the wounded hearts. Let the sacred journey go.
Starting on the west coast of Canada, a group of Aboriginal youth is paddling, then walking across the country to help raise awareness about suicide.
The whole reason why I'm doing the walk and what's pushing me and driving me to do it is I've had family members that have committed and attempted suicide. I'm just doing it for them, make them feel better, and also just to let them know that there's people that care, and I'm one of them. Just to let everyone know, and not only Canada, but the world hopefully will make that big of a change.
We started the walk 2003, March 31st, and this idea came up to walk to Ottawa. And since then, this is our third walk. We're doing just to simply create awareness for Canadians across Canada so that they know it's a problem, and that then we get the message out there that hopefully through that we can get the people to do something about it, like maybe force the federal government to create funding for suicide prevention programs.
The team got their official West Coast send-off from the Cowichan community in Duncan, who has itself been coping with the suicide issue for a number of years.
Have it within our mind, within our hearts, that they're going to be of that strength that they're going to need for that one little more step that they're going to take on their journey. So I ask each one to put it in your mind, to put it in your heart, for each one of our relatives to begin their journey.
We have such a wonderful opportunity here to share the light and bring people out of the darkness so that people don't have to suffer in silence anymore from suicide.
I believe it's sort of like a chain. Like if one person attempts or commits suicide, someone really close to them tries it, and then so on. That's how I believe it goes. And I want to be here to like break that chain, try to stop it altogether, because it is painful. I know how it is, like to lose someone or know someone that's really close to me that attempted or even thinking about it hurts.
My message to you guys is please don't give up. Life is too beautiful. There's too many beautiful things. Like you have to have a goal. Like my goal is to one day learn how to play the guitar and to be able to play this solo and to look at the mountains and the sun and the rainbows and the beautiful trees, you know? Just never give up, and life is beautiful.
We need meaning and we need purpose. And that is something where you see about economic development, you see particularly about youth and communities, and I think that's where we see a high level of suicide is amongst the youth, because they're not cared for. Though we talk about the importance of our youth as our next generation, they're not respected, and they have no real purpose or meaning. If they have those, if they have social roles, young people don't kill themselves.
I'm very grateful for the walk. It's helped me a lot, because when I first did it, I wasn't able to talk about it at all. This thing's a big issue, and I'm very happy to take part in it.
I'm proud of these ones because this little guy may not know what's going on. But one day I'm going to tell him I sat before honored people who had a dream to pick up all the tears across Canada and bring it to one place on a designated day and say, "This is it, Lord." What?
We're going to do presentations here and there with mental institutions, junior high schools, wherever there's youth. Just that fact that we're going to make that step is going to make a difference. Just the fact that we're making one step ahead is going to help them. Just the thought that people are doing this, a group of people in Canada are doing this, is going to make a difference. They're going to think in their mind when they're having these suicidal thoughts that there is somebody out there that does care, and we care. We feel that if one person can make a change, 9 people or 10 people, a lot of people can make changes. And that's where it begins, is that first step.